Chemists finally unravel the mystery of Siberia's explosive craters. Underground methane blasts are behind Siberia's puzzling exploding craters, according to new research, Adam Kovac reports. If you need one more reason to worry about warmer global temperatures, you can add the ground spontaneously blowing up to the list. In 2014, a bizarre crater was found in Siberia's Yamal Peninsula, and since then several more similar holes have been located. Geologists who studied the sites concluded they were the results of explosions. Those must have been some blasts, as they are not mere potholes. Some of these craters measure as deep as 165 feet, that's 50 meters. High levels of methane were detected in the region of the craters, leading scientists to believe the combustible gas, large amounts of which are trapped beneath the Siberian permafrost, was being released as the area average temperature rose. But further study established melting permafrost alone would not cause the blast. And now we finally know what likely happened. Thanks to a team of chemical engineers publishing their findings in geophysical research letters, the scientists wrote that rapid underground pressure changes played a key role in things going kablooey. They are very, very specific conditions that allow for this phenomenon to happen, said Anna Morgado, technical chemical engineer, University of Cambridge, who worked on the study in a press release. She said, "We're talking about a very nice geological space." As Morgado and her colleagues began examining the composition of the ground in and around the craters, they realized the explosion was not the result of chemical reactions, but must have had a physical source. They found their answer in the multi-layered ground of the peninsula. At the top is soil that thaws and refreezes as the seasons change, and beneath that lies the permafrost, which, as its name suggests, stays permanently frozen. Beneath those is where things get interesting and potentially explosive. During the last ice age, seawater regressed as glaciers formed. The salt left behind resulted in cryopegs, a geological layer that does not freeze due to high levels of salt left behind. In the Yamal Peninsula, the cryopegs are about 3 feet thick and can be as deep as 165 feet underground. Even deeper underground, below the cryopegs, lies another layer filled with crystallized methane. For thousands of years, the balance between these layers was maintained, but warmer temperatures have disrupted the cycle. Since the 1980s, water in the topsoil has become more melty, leading it to trickle deeper and deeper into the layers below, and eventually began to reach the cryopegs. The seeping water began to build up, but as it did, it led to pressure increases in the cryopegs. Cracks to the surface began to form, leading to the pressure dropping quickly. All this is happening above the explosive methane, so it's sort of like playing with matches in a fireworks factory. The gas was released to the surface, and then kabam, you've got a terrifying new mystery hole in the ground. Spontaneous explosions of odorless gas are bad. What's even worse is that methane is a powerful greenhouse gas which traps way more heat than even CO2. Since the explosions are caused by climate change in the first place, it's essentially a downward spiral where heating causes explosions, which in turn causes more heating. It's not clear how often the crater-forming explosions are happening, and Morgado said the process may be something that occurs very infrequently. So there you go. Climate change is making the very ground we walk on into a powder keg, at least if you live in the Siberian tundra. And this is by Adam Kovac on Gizmodo. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. My Patreon account, the daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.